Christ be praised. Oh, you not. What'll it be?
What happened at the conciliatory cross?
Hard to say. It was turned around. But what Gerda from the apothecary saw there, you'll have to ask her.
What happened to the hermit?
Hard to say. Better not go near him. He's been acting strange lately.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
A few folks saw it at his place some years ago. But then it disappeared. Maybe he sold it, or chucked it out.
I was told Stanislav the herdsboy saw the devil in the rocks.
God in heaven save us. It happened a few days ago. He saw him with his own 2 eyes.
보스베이비 엘류기님이 어제 보다가 잠들었네요. 키키키키요. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 네. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 배그 요즘 재미있어서 가끔 하고 있네요. 키키키요.
Just a bit further. The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of... Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apparition, Gerda. He didn't take either the coin. Nor the books. So it wasn't a thief. It must be something else he was after.
엘류기님이 읽기만 하고 있어요.
Sick!
보스베이비 엘류기님이 엔키오프의 말씀하는데 재미있네요.
Come here! Come here! Here, mutt! Here, mutt! Here, mutt. Search. Quick! Quick! Keep it up. Whoa.
보스베이비 엘류기님이 부스스로 킬할 때 도파민 장난 아니네요.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
Want a swig of schnapps? Or two, maybe?
If it's any good, I won't say no. Show it here.
Here. Take the whole bottle.
Crikey! Thank you kindly. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. Farewell, my friend.
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks. Whoa! Whoa!
유기님이 맞아요 키키키요. 보스베이비 L62님이 윈도우 11 사용 중이세요? 보스베이비 L62님이 윈도우 10 사용 중인데. 보스베이비 11 설치했다가 검은 화면 자주 생겨서 롤백했네요.
Maidi muudessetani talatte rohadi.
보스베이비 알류기님이 전 윈도우스 버전 업데이트를 할 때까지 기본적으로 버그도 많고 적응이 안 돼서 불편하네요.
Keep up the sort of battle. Buffando.
보스베이비 알류기님이 초반에 도적들 엄청 세요 유.
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks.
보스베이비 알류기님이 EOH 버전 무료로 다운받을 수 있긴 한데 10보다 게임 성능 좋아지는 게 있나요? 보스베이비 알류기님이 성능적으로 더 좋다는 영상을 보긴 했는데 긴가민가해서 고민되네요.
Ide juursan! Maidi muudessetani talatte rohadi. Tamodas! Ide!
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks. Quick! Whoa!
보스베이비 L62님이 키키키요. 보스베이비 L62님이 방어구.
Whoa!
보스베이비 L62님이 적당히 좋은 거로 교체해야 할 듯하네요. 보스베이비 L62님이 대장간에서 살 수 있어요.
Hey, Kyoto! Diamond! Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat. Itt találok!
Veled egy szempillantásra kész leszek.
보스베이비 L62님이 그 화살무기 너무 부대기예요.
Csak nem vérzel, faszfej.
Vigyen el, jabas hány! Túró a pofádba!
보스베이비 L62님이 한 방에 저렇게.
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks.
보스베이비 L62님이 대장간 퀘스트 아직 안 가셨나요? 보스베이비 L62님이 사냥용 칼은 너무 안 좋기네요. 키키키. 보스베이비 L62님이 내 무기도 갖고. 보스베이비 L62님이 무기도 만들 수 있어요. 보스베이비 L62님이 레시피 있으시면 보스베이비 엘류기님이 오이 퀘스트 깨시면 무기 얻으실 수 있어요. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 적당히 쓸만한 무기.
Praise be to God.
What do you have?
보스베이비 엘류기님이 제작해서요. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 은둔자의
Well.
권리. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 더 좋으실 거예요. 보스베이비 엘류기님이 저 퀘스트 먼저 미시는 걸 추천드려요.
Quick! This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here. A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look.
보스베이비 L62님이 마틴의 유산 롱소드 모드로 무기 만들 수 있긴 한데 너무 사기 무기라서 밸런스 붕괴될 수도 있어요.
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herdsboy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
보스베이비 L62님이 부유한 상인 모드는 상인들 그로센 양을 늘려주는 모드예요. 밤에 금고털이 하실 때 그로센 양 많이 늘려줘서 돈 버는 재미있어요. 보스베이비 L62님이 저도 그 말 탐나서 가져가려고 했는데 못 가지더라고요. 키키우.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from.
God be with you, hermit.
I don't have time for you. Go away.
Folk in the village are saying you've made a miraculous recovery. And since then, you won't let anyone near you. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just can't stand all these people coming here and disturbing me. Can't I have a moment's peace?
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there. Maybe to cover up who he really is. And what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here. In the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse. Black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition. Or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief. Because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
보스베이비 엘류기님이 좋은 무기도 좋긴 한데 건무기 기술
Ambrose is
배우시면
dead,
싸울 때
you say?
카운터 칠 수 있어서 그게 더
How
좋을
did it
수도
happen?
있어요.
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order.
More than a member. He was the Seneschal of the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
What was his last wish?
He wanted me to find a hiding place beneath the conciliatory cross where he'd hidden his past. He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her, and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum. What are you sneaking around here for?
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought. We've survived floods, plague, and fires. And
Careful.
What was it I wanted?
Quick!
God!
Whoa!
Thy grace into our hearts. That good day. Got in a fight somewhere, did you? You're all bloody.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Yun. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realised that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old, and I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there.
보스베이비
And
엘류기님이
those
전 힐따 달려야겠네요.
diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my...
Would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
보스베이비 엘류기님이 럽처 변종 맵 열렸네요.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation. Farewell. And maybe wash up a bit so you don't scare people.